There was a time when a person could be wrong in private. You said something foolish and few people heard it. The moment passed. Now error is a public artifact. Correctness is social. Truth is something you signal. The modern mind does not form opinions. It selects them. It does not arrive at conclusions. It aligns with them. Most people no longer experience events. Reality appears already interpreted, like subtitles under the world. For a moment, assume this is not about other people. Assume the narrator has already moved into your own mind. That the phrases you repeat and the conclusions that arrive instantly, the strange certainty you sometimes feel about distant events, none of it originated inside you. They arrive, fully formed, and you welcome them. Because thinking is difficult, but recognition is effortless. They do not encounter the weather, they encounter what the weather means to them. They do not meet a person, they meet the category first. They do not witness a moment, they search for the approved emotion attached to it. A strange condition has appeared in the species, not ignorance, something quieter, a dependence on interpretation. The narrated mind cannot tolerate silence, because silence removes the subtitles. And when the subtitles disappear, something frightening happens. You are left alone with reality. Every narrated mind has a narrator. Sometimes it belongs to a commentator, sometimes a political movement, sometimes a podcast host, sometimes a feed that refreshes every few seconds. The identity of the voice hardly matters. What matters is that the voice arrives first, before reflection, before ambiguity, before experience has time to breathe. Meaning appears instantly, like captions beneath the world. Watch closely and you can see the moment it happens. A man sits alone in his bedroom. The cold glow of a screen lights his face. Something happens in the world. An election, a protest, a war. Before the event has even finished unfolding, the explanation arrives. His posture settles. The meaning has been delivered. The event itself is no longer necessary. This is why something peculiar has appeared in modern conversation. People rarely arrive at conclusions. They arrive at positions. Ready-made, polished, delivered with the certainty that usually belongs only to ideas that were never discovered personally. Downloaded opinions arrive with confidence. Discovered opinions arrive with scars. A discovered belief has fingerprints on it. A downloaded belief has branding. People believe this system runs on information. It does not. It runs on relief. The narrator performs a quiet service. He resolves ambiguity. He organizes chaos. He tells the nervous system, you are right. You are good. You are on the correct side of things. And the body relaxes. Someone else has already decided what everything means. This is why ideological people are not only angry, they are relieved. At first, the narrator is external, a voice you listen to. Then something subtler happens. The voice migrates inward. An event occurs and the mind instinctively checks, what does the narrator say about this? Not consciously, as a reflex. Eventually, the person begins speaking with the same cadence, the same vocabulary, the same emotional rhythm. the same architecture of thought. Familiarity produces the illusion of authorship. But familiarity and authorship are not the same thing. You can repeat a prayer your entire life without ever meeting God. You can repeat an opinion your entire life without ever meeting reality. Something else becomes visible if you watch long enough. Many of the most certain people live almost entirely in mediated space. Screens, feeds, interpretations, but very little friction, very little presence, very little time in rooms where another human nervous system is physically present. Reality has a different texture when bodies are involved. Voices carry weight, eyes hold, silence stretches, another nervous system pushes back. And suddenly something strange happens. The narrator disappears. The slogans soften, the certainty loosens, because the body understands something the screen hides. Reality resists. A screen never interrupts you. A person can. A screen never stares back at you. A person does. A screen never stands up and walks to you. A person might. The narrated mind is trained for broadcast, not encounter. Online, a voice travels outward forever, into strangers, into crowds, into avatars. But when genuine confrontation arrives, not aggression, just presence, the system hesitates. Because bodies cannot be muted. Eyes cannot be blocked. Tone carries meanings the narrator never prepared for you. The narrated mind is often fearless in commentary and fragile in proximity. Not because the person is weak, but because the confidence was built in a world where nothing ever physically pushed back. And so something else quietly disappears. Encounter. The ability to look at a thing and not know yet what it means. To wait. To let reality touch you before you turn into a story. The narrated mind is not stupid. It is pre-interpreted. It cannot see a moment without turning it into commentary. It cannot allow an experience to remain unclaimed. It must label, it must decide, it must belong. Even grief becomes content. Even love becomes discourse. Even beauty becomes a take. And slowly, almost invisibly, life becomes a commentary track played over an empty room. This is why artists become dangerous in a narrated age. The artist deletes the subtitles and hands the silence back to you. A face, a room, a silence. And a question the narrated mind cannot tolerate. What do you see? Not what the narrator said, not what the group believes, not what the commentary concluded. What do you see? What do you see? Occasionally the narration stops. A small gap appears between explanations. For a moment, the world stands there without captions. Wind through trees, a dog crossing a street, a stranger's face. In that gap, something ancient returns. Your own perception. Few people remain there long because silence asks a brutal question. What does your mind sound like when it's finally required to speak without borrowing its voice? Try something simple. Watch something happen. Do not interpret it. Do not attach it to ideology. Do not consult the narrator. Just watch. If you feel a small panic rising in the chest, you are hearing something important. The narrated mind losing its narrator. The modern world produces many loud people and very few sovereign ones. Sovereignty is not confidence. It is the ability to remain in uncertainty without renting a conclusion. It is the ability to encounter reality without demanding a narrator. It is the ability to say, I do not know yet, and not experience that as death. Most people do not want truth. They want relief. They want a world already explained. But a world already explained is a world already dead. But a world already explained is a world already dead. And the quiet tragedy of the narrated age is this. A person can spend their whole life informed and never once be alive.